Hey everyone, this is Jack here. I'm here to review vParticle Plus. vParticle Plus is an iPhone game that costs $2.99. It was developed by Vladimir Vernacki, and he contacted me a few days ago through email asking for an app review. So here it is. Let's go ahead and get to the review. Now, the vParticle Plus is basically a game. It's an obstacle course game where you have to guide virtual particles, which are red little dots, and you have to guide them through an obstacle course, which is very difficult. It goes from very easy and it becomes more difficult as the obstacle course gets more advanced with different types of blocks in the obstacle course. It has a custom built physics engine, 200 different levels and 5 level types. So let's go ahead and review this application. Here we have vParticle Plus on my iPhone. We're going to tap it and we're going to launch it. Now it has music, and when you first launch the application, you'll get this moving background. The red particles you see follow the course of gravity. Let's go ahead and go to instructions to see how to play the game. And you'll notice that you basically have to guide these red particles from the X to the E. And it's preferably you have to get all the red particles in, although you only have to get a certain number, I think 25 in a normal mode and 55, which is all of them, in a hardcore mode. So these red blocks are stationary blocks. They basically block the path of the red little dots, which are particles. And okay, so let's go to the next. And basically it advises you to keep all your particles on one side. Don't split them up because it's very difficult trying to control two different groups of red particles. Here we have blocks that are moving, and they move in a very predictive manner. And we have triangles, which are elements in the maze in the obstacle course that don't move, just like squares. Alright, and we have these arrows. If one of the particles passes through one of the boundaries of the arrow, it will automatically go in the direction of the arrow. These green lines, they represent it's one of the obstacle course parts of the obstacle course that if a red particle touches it, it will go all the way back to the beginning. As you can see, I have a couple of, if I move these particles, they'll go back to the beginning, which can be very frustrating, especially with a long obstacle course. Alright, so there's more to the obstacle course than just that, but I'm just going to go back to the menu and play the first level. I'm going to tap level select. As you can see, I already played a few levels. Let's go to the first level. And as you can see, it's actually very, very challenging. You have to move your phone. It's a very active game. You don't, sit around mashing buttons or anything. You actually have to move your phone, and you have to think about where you have to keep track of all the particles. Hold on, I'm trying to get that last red particle down. And you have to collect these glowing particles as well. I think they add bonus to your score or something like that. Almost there. As you can see, I got all my particles in, which is good. I think I beat my high score. Maybe not. Yeah, I collected 50 out of 50 particles. Completion time was 43.8 seconds, and a developer time, which is the best time, which was 31 seconds. Let's go ahead and play one more level, and then I might not make this level because it's a little bit more challenging than the last, but we'll see how it goes. So it gets more challenging. You'll see that you'll get invisible, parts of the wall. You'll even get the green stuff I showed you in the tutorial that will basically send your particle to the beginning. It's very challenging. As you can see, there's one particle or two particles down there, but I don't care about that. Let's just finish the level and give you my final thoughts on this app. Hold on. Well, the good news is that if you have particles already there, they won't fall out of the collection chamber, so which is good. Otherwise, it will be very, very, very difficult. But I think I'm going to pass on this, so I'm going to exit, which is, I think, this button. Oh, that's reset. Exit. E for exit. Okay, so there's different levels. There's 5 different level types. There's easy, challenge, sandbox, hardcore, and special. I imagine it goes from easiest to hardest. So special will probably be the hardest. Let's go back to the menu. So this game is very cool. I mean, when you first launch the application or the game, you get a very nice screen. It actually moves and it's interactive, if you will, versus other game screens which are just videos in the background, or even other games where they show you a cutscene in the beginning. So, and it's actually very easy to change options. You can calibrate, you can change sensitivity, sandbox, sound effects, music. You can even change custom themes, and you can calibrate. You can reset everything if you mess one of the settings up and it doesn't work for some reason as well. Let's go back to the main screen, and you can share this game with others. Just tell your friend. I think it sends an email to whatever your friend's email or whatever. And yeah, so vParticle Plus is a really great game. It's really solid. It costs $2.99 in the App Store. Let's go over the features one more time. It's got 3 different custom theme slots, particle customization. It's got calibration. It's got 60 frames per second on all App Store devices, even on I think iPhone 3G and 3GS and iPod Touch older generations. It's got a custom built physics engine, so you really can't go wrong with this game. It's $2.99 again on the App Store, developed by Vladimir Vernacki. I highly recommend it. This is a keeper, guys. Really fun game. It's very challenging. It's very easy in the beginning, but gets challenging real fast. So that is it for this app review. This is an app review of vParticle Plus, developed by Vladimir Vernacki. Costs $2.99 on the App Store, and I highly recommend it. It's a big 2 thumbs up for me, and I hope you guys enjoy this game if you choose to buy it. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you in my next video, and yeah, have a great weekend, everyone.